I got it pre-built for a tenner. Set number 7635. Lego City. It's like a horse and carriage type set. That's your first minifigure. Got another minifigure. Little ginger dude. We've also got a Lego horse that is made of that brittle brown, which does actually crack. As you can see, it's cracked in both places on that side. Just make sure I don't drop that. I'm known for dropping brittle brown Lego and breaking it. Awesome horse piece though. My first Lego horse. But yeah, we're gonna start building it now anyway, so.
But that was great. It was growing. 324 hours and 85 subscribers.
Yeah, we've done that.
So awesome. What about the next month? April, I got 800 watch hours. So huge. I more than doubled the watch hours in April because I was making 3 videos a week. Each new video was getting more and more views, and my subscriber count was growing as well. It went up to 172 subscribers.
I was being so careful with that brown though.
In May,
I know what it's like.
1,360 just for that month. So at that point, I'm looking at it thinking, wow, I just have to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to be monetized in a month or two.
So the minifigure actually does go into the horse.
1,360 watch hours in May.
Onto the horse, sorry.
Subscribers. So that's awesome. And then in June, I got over 2,000.
Which is
watch
awesome.
hours and 474 new subscribers, and I was monetized. So it happened that quickly. 4 months. Once I decided I just needed to get consistent, and once I put my plan.
I'm not sure where to put these.
Now, is this all?
If I was to have it like that.
No, and I do have some ideas as to why.
I know they're very prone for breaking.
The way that it did, and I think the number one thing, besides having a consistent plan, I think the number one thing was that I was making videos that helped people solve a problem. Every one of my videos was teaching people how to do something. And the fact that I was responding to all of my subscribers, all my viewers, with videos that they were asking for, right? I was never in need of coming up with an idea for a video because I had a list of 10 to 20 because people kept asking me for more videos on this, videos on that. And so they were feeding me the ideas, all the ideas I needed. So I was being as helpful as I could, and I was building trust with my audience. And I think that's the key. That's the key. It allowed me to grow as quickly as I did. And I got my first big check from YouTube for June, and it was $208. A modest amount, not going to pay any bills, but I was on my way. And I knew all I had to do was keep
what is
on
that
doing what I was
piece?
doing, and that was probably going to keep on growing, and other
They're
opportunities
black.
open up as well, because you can make money through YouTube or with a YouTube channel in way more ways than just
Yeah, they've got to be black.
And I started to do that in the months that followed. So let me just tell you though, before I wrap this up, tell you about the month after that. In July, I had a video go viral. So I was expecting, I think I was kind of expecting maybe around 4,000 watch hours based on how my growth was going and how the live streams were growing. But what happened was I made one video that was a little bit different. I took a chance and I made a video that was a little bit different than all my other videos. It was still targeted to the same audience. I knew who my audience was. There were people who were editing videos with Camtasia, and mostly for other people. So I made a video that basically said, if you're over 40 years old, I think you should start your own YouTube channel. And that resonated with a lot.
Nice sticker though.
Way more than just my subscribers. So what happened was in July, I got, instead of the 4,000 watch hours I was hoping to get, I got over 30,000 watch hours because of that one video. That one video pushed me up over 16,000 subscribers, brought in over 12,000 subscribers that month, that video alone, because it really resonated with people. So am I saying you need to have a video go viral for this to work for you? No, not at all. I'm hoping that what I demonstrated was that I was on my way anyways before that video hit. But what happened was, instead of the $200 that I made in June, from July, I made almost $1,700 And then it came back down in the months that followed, but has since.
Give your nonprofit the productivity apps they know and love. Eligible nonprofits now get a 75% discount on Microsoft 365 Business Premium. Get started by clicking the link or visiting us at Microsoft.com/nonprofits.
I'm literally just building this based off how it looks. I'm not even going through the instructions at the minute.
Grown to that extent. The results of the plan that I put in place in March of last year, and what I did in those first 4 months, the result of that is that I am now a full-time. No, the AdSense money alone is not enough to pay all of the bills. It certainly has grown and continues to grow, but I'm now making money from other sources like affiliate commission, course sales. I created a couple of courses and I'm making some more as well. Coaching. I started off offering coaching, and I'm developing a mentorship program. Just a whole bunch of things that brand deals. What else? There's something else. I'm missing something. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of other ways you can make money once you have a channel that you build that's helping people. You know, people need help with all kinds of things, not just video editing. So hopefully this video will kind of open your eyes a little bit as to how you can grow a channel and how you can be able to apply what I've done to what you're doing and the types of videos that you want to make. It all starts with coming up with a plan. Develop a plan, put systems in place that help you create more videos faster and help you follow your plan to reach the goals that you want to reach. You can do this. It's not rocket science. Yes, I'm still busy. I'm very busy. I'm probably busier than I was before. But I love what I'm doing, and I probably won't have to stay this busy forever. As the channel grows, you can kind of sit back a little bit more. Maybe not make. I'm still making 1 to 3 videos a week. The 3 video weeks are quite busy, and I'm still doing my live streams every week because I absolutely love those. They're a lot of fun. And if you want to join me in the next one, Tuesday, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock here in Halifax, I'll be live again. So yeah, that said, I hope you found this helpful. You can do this. You just got to put a plan in place and follow it. And before you know it, you'll be where I am or way past where I'm at. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye. The disconnect there. That's a viral video. And when you have a viral video like that, you can expect some pullback in your everything, in the number of subscribers you get, and the revenue you make, and the number of views you get. Everything starts to come back. So I guess that's a lesson there. When you do have a viral video, it may inadvertently get you to expect those numbers into the future, and you might start doing some math and projecting out, wow, this can only continue in all future months, right? Wouldn't it be great? It doesn't typically happen that way. There's going to be a pullback, as there was with me. And then the month after that, September, I posted 15 videos. So that's a video every second day. And in fact, what I did, I actually tried something new again that month. In September, I put myself through a 12-day challenge where I made a video every single day for 12 days straight. So that was 12 of my 15 September videos. Anyway, so that one I would say did not work out. I gained 1,600 subscribers. That brought me up to 23,400 by the end of the month, and I earned $546 that entire month. Now in October, things bounced back a little bit. I only made 5 videos, but I gained over 3,000 subscribers, almost 3,100. Brought me up to 26,500, and I earned $919 that month. Now,
where that's going. Might be.
eBay sure fit. Or if I can buy parts for your car just by entering your page. eBay, things people love.
Hmm.
The worse the weight will go. Or boy or girl, go
Still not right, that. Nope.
Is it just me or is there some kind of Consider also that my viral video at this point has pretty much leveled off. It's still bringing in some good views, but nowhere near what it was. So of that $900, I think that viral video might have contributed maybe $100 of that. The other 800 is now the rest of my channel. So you can kind of see where the channel is going and where it would have been going even without that viral video. The following month, I tried something else new. So in November, I put out 10 videos, 2,400 new subscribers, and I earned $1,597. So that was the month that I introduced a couple of new things. Number one, I started doing live interview podcast style live streams. Okay, I did one a week. I think I started mid-month, and I did one a week for the remainder of November and all through December and into January, where I had a special guest on that I would. I call it an interview, but it was more like a chat that my subscribers got to sit in on and ask questions. So they were a lot of fun, and I'll probably do some more of them. December, last month of the year, I did 8 videos. I gained 1,780 subscribers, which brought me up to 30,696 to close out the year, and my revenue for December was $991. So that was another great month. And in January, things got a little more interesting.
Now that looks more like it.
I did 8 videos again, but I gained 4,500 subscribers, brought me up to 35,000, and I earned almost $1,600, which is pretty much where I was that second month. But that first month was a viral video. I'm now back to that point. And now, why did that happen in January? I had my second viral video. This time it was about why friends and family don't support your YouTube channel. Okay, that resonated with a lot of people. A lot of people, I think, that are trying to start with YouTube, and it was a little bit unintended, but I think it attracted viewers who basically blamed their family and friends for not supporting the YouTube channel, and they blamed them for it not taking off for them. And that wasn't my intention at all. But the video did amazing. My intention was just to say that, friends and family aren't typically the viewers you're trying to reach with your videos. So don't bother telling them about it. Just let YouTube do its thing. That was the intent of the video. So it reached people on that level, but it also reached the people who wanted to blame their family and friends for them not succeeding on YouTube. Anyway, be that as it may, that video did really well, and at this point, it's up to 452,000 views. It's number 2 right now. My viral video, as of right now, I think is at 488,000, so it's still number 1. This video in January is at 452. So it actually grew faster than my initial viral video. The next month, February, I did 10 videos. I gained 5,900 subscribers. So, and I think a lot of that was from the viral video from January, because I think it was January 22nd that video came out. So a lot of spillover into February. And the revenue that month, for the first time, was over $2,000. It was $2,276. All of the revenue numbers that I'm sharing with you are in US dollars. I'm in Canada, but I think 70% of my viewers are in the United States. Then in March, I had viral video number 3. And I can still call this viral because it's gotten a lot more views than I had subscribers. So that video currently is up to 366,000 views. And for March, I gained 4,200 subscribers, bringing me up over 45,000. And my earnings were 2,124. So that was another fantastic month. In April, I only posted 6 videos. I gained 11,500 subscribers. Now, again, this was spillover from the previous month. The previous month, I remember I said I had that 3rd viral video. Most of the views that I got for that video happened in April. So 11,500 new subscribers, bringing me up to almost 57,000. And the revenue I earned in April was $3,512 US. And then in May, I produced 8 videos, gained 6,908 subscribers, and I earned $2,780. So just some quick math, 105 videos I produced in that 12-month period, and grew my channel from 3,300 subscribers to over 63,000. And total earnings from YouTube AdSense was $18,498 US, which is a great first 12 months of being monetized. One of the lessons I learned through this process is you gotta keep showing up. And that's what I've done. I think I've just demonstrated all of you can see all the different videos that I posted every month. Some months more than others. I think I had as few as 5 some months, and as many as 15 one month. I probably won't do that again. That's a lot. But you know, averaging 2 videos a week is basically what I did over those 12 months. I kept showing up. Not only that, I kept showing up to my live streams. And that I think is huge, and it's overlooked oftentimes. It's a way for your audience to engage with you, to connect with you. Okay? If you keep showing up and making videos for your audience, helping your audience, and making yourself available to your audience by responding to all the comments they leave you, and by making yourself available in a live stream and answering the questions live through the live chat.
We belong to something beautiful.
I remember this by 10 minutes. It's 15 seconds if you get this how the dozens of pages of ink right down the head. I don't to finish by 2 million hours. She's like, it's a Mac. Just create keyboards.
That's bag 1 done in 17 minutes. Not bad. Gonna be the shortest live stream I've done this. 17 minutes for complete bag 1. If this piece decides to go on. Are you gonna go on? What's going on here? There we go. Yeah, that's awesome.
But remember, I got monetized before that video, and I was on my way to earning without that viral video. That did help them. One of the main things that I attribute that video to is I made a pivot and I tried something new. That's my biggest takeaway. I tried something new. I guess the second biggest takeaway is related to that. It's what did I do differently? And that was I talked to the camera. I had my face on camera. I was not reading a script, and I just did the best that I could. And I made mistakes, and I left them in. And what I learned was that people don't mind that. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. People really don't mind. In fact, I think it's another side of you that people will connect with. Because a lot of the people who watch my videos want to do the same thing. I mean, a lot of you, I believe, want to do the same thing I do. You want to make your own videos, have your own channel, you want to grow it, perhaps you want to make some money with it, and on and on. And so if I can show up and show you
There we go.
how rough this could be, yet still make it work, I'm hopeful that you will find some inspiration in that, and that this might give you a little extra push towards actually doing it.
Old school like a horse. Proper old school. 2008, I think. This.
Well, for the channel, it gave me a clearer direction. Okay, I now, after that video, I had a much better.
Oh, the camera just got a bit of a sticker issue.
That kind of defined my audience. Over 40 people who want to start their own YouTube channels, and then it's just a matter of thinking, how can I help these people? How can I help? Is it like what other problems do I
Not the camera over there.
encounter in your journey towards starting a YouTube channel? And it was those answering those questions in videos that is those types of videos that have been doing well for me. So it gave me clearer direction, and I guess it gave me a renewed purpose. It's like I don't take it lightly that there's a lot of people who are watching my videos now who lives and all this. But the fact of the matter is, I love this. If I feel like I'm getting burned out, I'll take a break. And that's a lesson too, like take a break. And I have taken breaks, just not long ones. Never for more than a week, because I haven't missed a live stream in a year and a half, a weekly live stream in a year and a half. Because I love them. I love showing up. I get great satisfaction in being able to help. And the stories that I get from the people that I'm helping, from you, when I hear that you've been able to make your first video, and you got your first 100 subscribers, 1,000 or 10,000, or you made your first 10 videos, or you made your first video without a teleprompter, whatever it is, when you tell me these things, and you're obviously very happy about it, and you thank me for it. I don't feel like you don't have to thank me for that. I do love reading those comments though, and it makes me feel good. But it's thanks enough knowing that, you guys show up and watch my videos. That tells me right there. And then in the comments, it's just all, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just all very rewarding. It's almost like things are clearer to me now. I don't know, some of us go through life and you wonder, what's my calling? What am I here for? What am I supposed to be doing? And of course I'm here for my family, right? Love my family, show up for them and whatnot, but more than that, if I don't know, I just feel like I'm stumbling over my words here, but I just love this. I love hearing the success stories, even the little baby step wins that you're getting, and you share them with me. I love that, and it makes me happy, and it makes me proud that I've been able to help people like that. So
falling pieces on
I
me.
guess that's the bottom line. How this has changed me, I think for the better, and because of it, I'm going to keep showing up, right? And you know what? I might try something new. This is something new. I'm filming this in a different location, like I said I would. I said I'd go downtown Halifax and make a video. This is not.
I've sort of done this wrong.
It's in Halifax, so I'm in Point Pleasant Park, and it's beautiful here. Actually, if I just turn this around and show you what I'm looking at. That's my other camera that was filming this, but that's the out of the harbor to Halifax, and it goes in Halifax, just around the corner there. There's a World War II monument with the Battle of the Atlantic. That's where I'm sitting, and this is a park in Halifax called Point Pleasant Park because it's on the point. So that's all I've got. My name is Rob, by the way. If you're new here, welcome. It's nice to meet you. And if you're returning, then welcome back. And I appreciate your support. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye. And the channel was growing. The channel was growing okay, but I just knew that if I could just get over that hump, and if I could just talk to the camera and have it and do it naturally, that perhaps my channel would level up. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. So not knowing what to say is a big one. It's a huge one. And again, it's not that you don't know what you want to say. It's just that when you start looking at a camera, all of a sudden you may freeze up. And again, that's natural. The camera doesn't look anything like a person at all. So you almost have to trick your mind into thinking you are talking to a person in order to talk comfortably. Okay. So another thing though is perfectionism, and that's where it comes down to script. That's why I got into script writing and writing my scripts.
I've done this so wrong. I'm gonna start again. Winding me up a bit now.
The wrong way. I wanted to make sure I said it the proper way and that I do not mess up. Okay. And then, but if I tried that by looking at the camera, I would mess up. I would always mess up, and I'd have to say it again and again and again. And then I'd think, you know what? If I just had a teleprompter, I wouldn't mess this up. It'd be so much easier. But then again, you fall back into the trap of the teleprompter is not going to look natural anyway. So what's the point of anxiety issues. And this is all kind of centered around how they feel about the way they look and feel sometimes. But in general, what they think other people are going to think when they feel on. Okay? And that's really part of that, and I completely understand that. If you're a little bit older like I am, I'm in my early 50s. No, I'm not. I'm 56. I like to say I'm in my early 50s. I'm 56 now, but if you're any, I'd say over 40, anywhere over 40, then you weren't brought up probably making videos daily or if at all. Right? Today we all have video cameras in our pockets, or most of us, on our phones. And that's all I'm using today. I'm just using my iPhone to film this. And that's all you need. But, you know, when I grew up in the 80s and 90s, not many people had cameras, right? It was a special thing if you did have one. It was a little bit special. Like if somebody pulled up a video camera in 1989, other people would look, oh, what are you doing? Oh, that's a cool looking camera, and it'd be a conversation. Yeah, so we didn't grow up with that. Whereas the people in their 20s today, they did for the most part. Just had phones since they were, you know, in middle school. Making videos, making, I guess TikTok now, but before it was Vine, I think it was called, but anyway. They're a little bit more used to it. So for us who are a little bit older, it's a little bit more, you get a little bit more anxious, especially if you're out in public, talking videos in public. And I still have a bit of a problem with that, but I'm trying to get over that. It just takes practice, right? The more you practice it, the better you'll get at it. But you have to tell yourself that nobody is looking at you.
Performing on the biggest stage in the world was just one step in my journey. Hi, I'm Ryan, and I teach people all over the world how to dance with their dogs on my website. I was searching for a platform where I can really manage my business, and I found that in music. I'm so passionate about drums and dog dance. It's the most amazing sport in the world, and the fact that in such a short time I was able to build my own business and reach so many people, that's something that makes me super proud.
So I'm thinking nobody's looking at me, wondering what I'm doing or why am I doing that, or geez, he probably looks crazy or silly on camera. Nobody's thinking that way because it's normal to see people walking around with a camera, talking to a camera. It might not seem normal to us, right? To us in our 40s and 50s and 60s and beyond, because we didn't grow up that way, so when we see it, we think, oh, that's just a young kid being silly, right? That may be what us older people think, but don't think that way. If you're trying to make a video, don't think that way. It doesn't matter. And the other thing is, the people who will likely see your videos, if you're just getting started with YouTube, the people who will see your videos, assuming you don't tell them.
Sorry, I'm just trying to read these instructions at the same time.
Total strangers. For the most part, they'll be strangers, and they'll see you and not be critical at all. You're just another person, right? Nothing new to them. Just another person making a video on YouTube. Okay. So if you make something, if you make a video about something that's interesting to them and they want to watch it, they'll click your thumbnail, they'll watch your video, and you know, they may subscribe, they may not. It all depends on if your content is what they wanted and if they want to see more or not. And that's a whole other story. But yeah, nobody's gonna judge you for how you look or sound. If they do, then they're not going to come back. Like, okay, there is a little bit of that on YouTube as well. There is some of, and this is also, you know, in fact, it works on other platforms like Facebook. But yeah, there are some people that are critical of others, but that is their problem, not yours, right? And it's from strangers, and it's people that maybe make themselves feel a little bit better by putting other people down. You know, I don't get that, but you know, that's some people. Some people do that. But when they do that, it's to probably compensate for something that's maybe wrong with their own life. Maybe they're having troubles. Okay, maybe they don't have any friends. Maybe their marriage is breaking up. Maybe they've lost a loved one. Maybe they've lost a job. Right? Maybe they're just not a very fun person and they're just angry all the time. Right? If life hasn't gone their way, perhaps that's a way for them to lash out, and it's to put other people down. It's a bully mentality, and it's prevalent. It happens. I have to deal with it on my channel. Everybody does. But all you have to do is hide the user from your channel. Anybody who comments like that on any videos that you make is probably not coming back anyways. Right? They're just commenting.
Loving this build at the minute, building the carriage.
If they didn't like your channel, your video, they're not going to subscribe. So they're not going to be notified when you make a video. They'll probably never see you again. So yeah, just delete it. Delete it. Whatever you have to do to make yourself feel better, you can do that. Delete it or block them or whatever. But why did I go down that road? Anxiety and self-criticism. So yeah, that happens. So the self-criticism part usually stems from you not liking the way you look or sound on camera, and therefore other people might think that way.
Thanks for the like, mate.
If you can just understand that the way you look and sound is the way you look and sound to everybody in the world, anybody you've ever met. I guess looks and sounds change as you age, but anyone you've ever met within the last couple of years, right, know what you look and sound like. You don't, right? You don't know what you look and sound like. I just think, Rob, what are you talking about? Of course I do. Well, let's talk about looks. You see yourself in the mirror, typically, maybe on the odd video, but when you do, you're like, oh, I don't like the way I look in that, take the video again, or take the picture again. I don't like the way I look in that picture, take it again. Right? And all you're doing is trying to satisfy yourself with the way you would like to look. Okay? You look at yourself in the mirror, right? You may or may not like the way you look. But as soon as you turn sideways, right, you can't see yourself in the mirror anymore. That's the side of your head. You don't see that. In a video, you may. Right? If I turn sideways and I look back at this, I'll think, oh man, do I ever look weird? Side on. I'm getting a little more used to it now because I do a lot of videos of myself at this point in the last year. But the first time you do, you're going to think, oh, I hate the way I look there. And as an extension, you might think, other people must hate the way I look too. Or you're embarrassed to show that side of you to other people. But again, if you can realize that other people see you like that all the time anyways, and it's not out of the ordinary. That is what you look like. You may or may not like that, but it is what it is. And the reality is too, you don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. Do I think I look perfect or sound perfect? Absolutely not.
Love this horse and carriage.
When I make a video,
With it being pre-owned, the sticker has gone a bit horrible, but I can sort that out.
So if you like this video,
One and two. It's not actually finished yet, but put that in there rapid.
And you won't see my videos again. And that's okay. That's totally fine. There's other people talking about the same things I'm talking about in their own, with their own looks, with their own sounds.
This horse in a minute.
Better than I do. And again, that's okay. And that also leads me into the whole topic of when people say, oh,
awesome.
This is saturated. The niche that I want to make videos about is saturated. There's no room for me.
And I think that is the set complete. I think these are just spare pieces here. Do you need to put that somewhere? Should it on top of the car. Oh no, he's not going to fit in there, no. So I'll tell you what, we'll put that in there. Put the horse back of the carriage, if you can see.
That is not true, because there is room for you, because you will have your own way of delivering whatever message you want to deliver, whatever videos you want to make. Okay? So then it becomes from you. And everybody has their tribe.
That's awesome.
To be found on YouTube. Everybody does. I firmly believe that.
I'm not supposed to do my
You
dues
may not
now.
find them right away, because when you first start, you may not be very good at making videos, right? You may trip over your words a lot. You may forget what you want to say, and it may, the video may drag on and on. It may take too long to get your
Ah, we can put it there.
in the video, and all these things may compound.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Not getting views initially, but you work on those things. You work on those things. You make your first crappy video, and you upload it, and you see how it does. It's gonna do horribly, probably, and you start looking at it. Okay, how can I make this better? Let's work on the intros in video number 2. Let's make the intros better, and perhaps I'll retain more viewers, and more viewers will watch and want to subscribe. So that's what you do, and the whole time. But if you can shake the whole anxiety thing, like anxiety is I don't want to get too deep into the weeds here with anxiety, because it's something that a lot of people struggle with. I understand that. I guess all I can say about that is the more you do this, the better you'll get at that. Okay, the better you will be. The more used to doing it, you will become.
He won't go in there with that, but he's not going in there then.
The more comfortable you'll get with that. And if you can just realize that
Love it.
nobody else really cares what you're sounding for, that will really help you.
And we're going to end the live in a minute, because that is the set complete. A few spare pieces here.
My friends or family find out that I make videos and they watch it. That could happen, but
Thanks for liking.
It's highly unlikely. Even if they do, I guess my attitude is if friends and family see my videos and didn't know I was doing this.
Oh, I wish I had that.
I believe a lot of people know that I do this actually. And that's after a year of making videos like this. I can't remember. I mean, close friends, sure, but this is just not something I talk about that much in social circles. So, but okay, what if somebody does find you, maybe a coworker, maybe a boss? Again, it's not a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal. I can't speak for everybody, because I have heard from some people that say, "Oh, my boss does not want me to do this. This is taking away from the time."
Such an awesome Lego horse.
You have to be aware of that. If
Probably my oldest set as well.
For a second, stop doing your regular job and just stay. That would get you in trouble with your boss. So I'm not saying that at all. But just have a story ready. Just have a story ready in case somebody ever says, "What are you doing? I saw you making a YouTube video. What's that all about?" Just say, "Oh yeah, no, that's just something I'm doing, something for fun on the side, just a hobby." I wouldn't jump out and say, "Oh yeah, no, I want to start a YouTube thing. I eventually want to quit my job and I want YouTube to be my full-time job. I think I'm gonna make a lot of money with this, and that's why I'm doing it." I wouldn't offer
I'll give the set a 10 out of 10. I'm going to review the set as well in a minute on my channel.
And I wouldn't even start it with
After this live stream.
I think think about that in the future, and I'm striving for that. That's what I'm working towards. And it is my full-time job now. But in the early days, it was a hobby for me for the first 3.5 years. Even right up until, I'm going to say, 6 to 8 months ago. Still kind of a hobby. I spent a lot of time on it, but still a hobby. And that's okay. And that's what I would tell people. If somebody came up to me and said, "What are you doing on YouTube?" I said, "Oh yeah, I'm just having fun with it. It's fun making videos. Makes me feel young."